What's up, Pokemaniacs? I am the Online Orphan, and I am your analyst for Season 2 of the Pokemon Uber League. PUL Season 2 has begun, and today we are here with another draft analysis for one of the Season 2 coaches, and we are looking at the team from my home state, the Maine Red Clawitzers. So, we're going to take a look at this team and analyze, go over each Pokemon, and go from there. So, starting off, he has got the Palkia Water and Dragon Pokemon. Hits very hard on the special side, of course, with its signature move in Spatial Rend. Palkia, a really nice, uh, also partial bulky water type Pokemon, which is always good to have in the Draft League format. So, looking forward to seeing which direction Palkia is brought each and every week. He's got the Magearna, a very scary Pokemon, of course, with its Soul Heart ability, raising its special attack every time. And a Pokemon is fainted, so that means every time it scores a knockout, its special attack is going up. So even if it does use its signature move in Fleur Cannon, it's really not losing anything. And this thing has so much setup potential. Calm Mind, Autotomize. This thing can set Trick Room and sweep that way because its speed tier is in the middle range for the average Pokemon. I think it's about 80, 85, something like that. So works well under Trick Room, which again, it can set up itself. And great coverage options as well. Aura Sphere, Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch. Magearna, great Pokemon and a great threat. Necrozma is up next, and Necrozma got so much better in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Now with that move, Photon Geyser, that thing just hits so much damage. There's also a ton of setup potential. Calm Mind, Iron Defense, can heal up with Moonlight or Morning Sun, as well as the stored power set, which is always disgusting. So Necrozma, very powerful Pokemon. Next up is the Flygon. Flygon, Dragon and Ground type Pokemon, missing out on getting a Mega, but Flygon still hits very hard, often compared to Zygarde in that way, but very nice Pokemon. Can Dragon Dance up and sweep away from there with things like Earthquake and Outrage, of course. Can U-turn out as well, which is always nice, or be a sashed lead with Stealth Rocks. Flygon is a nice, very hard-hitting Pokemon. He's got the Chestnut up next. Chestnut, grass and fighting type Pokemon, has the spiky shield to hit any opponents that will try and hit it physically. Does have some decent coverage options as well. Drain Punch, very nice for reliable recovery there. And overall, just a decent mid-tier Pokemon. And next up is the Jellicent, Mr. Pringles himself. Jellicent is a nice bulky water type addition to the team. Water and Ghost, allowing it to spin block for the team for any entry hazards that are set up. Can hit decently hard with Scald and Hex after hitting you with a Will-O-Wisp, of course. Also having that great water absorb ability, giving the team a water immunity. Next up is the low-tier fire Pokemon in Flareon. Flareon, certainly one of the lower evolutions when it comes to battle prowess, but thanks to it finally getting Flare Blitz not so long ago, became a little bit more of a threat. Quick attack, always great to have, as priority is always necessary in the Draft League format. Next up is the Mega T-Tar. Mega T-Tar, of course, going to set up the sand for the team, which at the moment isn't going to affect some of his Pokemon, such as that Flygon, that Magearna, and a few others, as you can see. And this thing can hit incredibly hard. Also set up with Dragon Dance. Stab, Crunch will be, very helpful. Earthquake, Dragon Claw. This thing is just a nightmare to try and deal with. Definitely bring fighting coverage for Mega T-Tar. Next up is the Genesect. Genesect is a great mixed attacker, which is, again, one of the best things to have in the draft league format. Can carry those drives that it has, those particular items. I think they're called drives. Yeah, like the chill drive and shock drive, things like that in nature for its signature move. However, a scarf variant, a specs variant, or expert belt, even life orb, Genesect just hits very hard and does have pivoting options with U-turn. So Genesect, very nice Uber tier level Pokemon. Excadrill is up next. Excadrill, of course, pairing with that Mega T-Tar for the Sand Rush ability, allowing it to double its speed in the sand, is a rapid spinner for the team as well. Can set Stealth Rocks too, but really this thing is just going to hit hard with Earthquake and Iron Head. Can set up a Swords Dance as well, so very dangerous Pokemon there. Next up is the Aromatisse. Aromatisse, a nice low-tier, bulky fairy-type Pokemon, can be a Wish Passer for the team, can hit relatively hard with Moonblast, but for the most part, just a really solid defensive switch in and a bulky Pokemon that is able to Cleric for the team. And last but not least, he's got the Electros. Electros, a great electric type Pokemon. Not the fastest electric type, but with the Levitate ability, giving it 0 weaknesses, Electros is really a great Assault Vest user. Typically seen having move slot syndrome as it is, trying to decide which moves it would need to bring from week to week. But it can switch out with Volt Switch, of course, Stab Thunderbolt as well. Giga Drain is another nice option for those ground types that may switch into it. But Electros is just a nice overall mid-tier electric type Pokemon. So, looking over the team in general here, we can see really nice offensive threats here that can also be great defensive mons as well in the Magearna, Necrozma. Really interested to see how that combination works. Of course, with the Fairy Steel in Magearna, Dragon set up by Flygon and Palkia. He's got that core easily taken care of. He has his Fire, Water, Grass core set up as well, as we see the Flareon, Jellicent, and Chestnut there. Nice mix between offense and defense for the Maine Red Clawitzers, and I hope you guys did enjoy this draft analysis, and if you did, show some love on that like button down below and subscribe for more Draft League content. Go ahead and check out the description below for all the information in regards to the league. Once again, I am the Online Orphan, and I am signing out.